Some organizations ignore the multitude of options available and use the same recruitment source each time. Relying on the same recruitment source each time a particular position becomes available could have adverse impact of members of certain protected groups. This in turn could translate into the inadvertent but no less illegal denial of equal employment opportunity. Consider 4 factors before embarking on a recruitment campaign: how much money is available, how quickly the opening will need to be filled, whether you have to reach a wide audience, and the exemption level for the available position. The amount of money allocated for recruitment can generally affect your options. For example, display ads and search firms can cost several thousands of dollars with no guarantees of attracting substantial numbers of qualified applicants. On the other hand, some of the most effective recruitment sources, such as employee referrals, cost very little. Openings can occur suddenly and unexpectedly, usually when employees decide to leave with little or no notice. Being prepared is your best defense. Begin by ensuring that your employee data bank is up to date. This way you can turn to existing staff as an immediate resource. In addition, have an employee referral program in place. Launch it as soon as you know there's an opening, spreading the word to as many employees as possible. Focus too on recruitment sources most likely to yield immediate results, such as applicants who previously were interviewed and assessed. Some positions are highly specialized and more difficult to fill. To improve the chances of a job match, reach out to as many applicants as possible. Employment agencies and search firms may be helpful in this instance. Ads in newspapers and journals can be effective also. Consider advertising in out-of-town publications for hard-to-fill openings, and be prepared to accommodate travel needs of various applicants. The Fair Labor Standards Act defines exempt employees as workers who are legally precluded from receiving overtime compensation. That is, employers don't have to pay professionals for overtime. The term non-exempt literally means not excused from overtime compensation, or, stated another way, entitled to receive overtime pay. The distinction is significant in that recruitment sources that produce qualified exempt or professional applicants may not work as well for non-exempt applicants. For example, direct mail recruitment, search firms, campus recruiting, job fairs, research firms, and professional associations could produce qualified exempt applicants, whereas high school guidance counselors, government agencies, advertising in the classified section of newspapers, and employment agencies are more likely to yield choice group of non-exempt applicants. After examining the 4 pre-placement criteria, consider how aggressive you'll need to fill a particular opening. If immediacy is a primary factor, search out proactive recruitment sources that will make a concerted effort to find employees quickly. Proactive recruitment requires direct involvement on the part of the recruiter. It is the reverse of reactive recruitment, where you wait for applicants to apply, hoping for the best fit among them. Some recruitment sources are inherently reactive, by their very nature prohibiting recruiters from aggressively pursuing applicants. Consider one of the most popular recruitment sources, employee referrals. HR provides employees with the job description, a list of requirements, and waits to see who among their friends, family, and acquaintances is interested. The onus is on the referring applicants is on the employee. This is a cost-effective and employee morale booster since employees making referrals resulting in placement are usually rewarded, but it could be an issue if time is a factor. Traditional sources are methods for finding employees that are easily recognized, conventional in nature, acceptable to most types of organization, and appropriate for filling a wide range of positions. Before embarking on traditional recruitment campaigns, remember to consider how much money is available, how quickly the opening will need to be filled, and whether a wide audience must be reached, and the exemption level of the available position. In addition, carefully weigh the advantages and disadvantages of each before proceeding. Here are some most commonly used traditional recruitment sources. Advertising, whether in newspapers or professional publications, remains one of the most popular and effective non-electronic means for sourcing applicants. Careful planning of content, timing, and location is likely to generate a large targeted response, often resulting in good hiring decisions. Campus recruiting helps us target students who are generally attracted to companies who enjoy a good reputation, are successful, will look impressive on their resumes, have shown past interest in their school, and keep up with technological change. Companies use direct mail campaigns to target specific individuals. One of the most expeditious, cost-effective, and morale-boosting recruitment sources is a company's own employee referral program. This method entails spreading the word as soon as a position becomes available. Then, we wait to see what employees refer individuals they know to positions based on the information provided. Employers may also contract with employment services, including agencies and search firms, to fill traditional vacancies. Previously rejected applicants could become excellent future employees. There are often several qualified applicants for one opening. Choosing one does not necessarily mean the others are unqualified. If a similar position opens up, checking back with them could lead to a great hiring decision. Job fairs allow recruiters to interview several applicants in a short period of time, usually 1 or 2 days. Businesses typically hold their own job fairs, either on company premises or at various geographic locations. Job posting is our internal recruitment process whereby existing staff members and members of the public can apply for openings posted by the organization, usually through their electronic job board. An open house is another traditional form of recruitment source that provides great exposure to members of the public and provides good access to information for potential job candidates. Finally, radio and television provide great exposure for job openings, however, could be cost prohibitive in some situations. Innovative recruitment sources are less conventional than traditional sources. Some may be considered quirky or unusual, appealing only to certain environments during specific conditions, while others are generally making their way over to the traditional side of the ledger. Often they're used when traditional recruitment sources don't yield the results that we need. As with traditional sources, it's advisable to review how much money is available, how quickly the opening needs to be filled, whether a wide audience needs to be reached, and the exemption level of the position. Since most people view billboards while driving, they're limited in the amount of time they have to take in details. As such, an effective billboard ad needs to catch one's eye immediately, offering a minimal amount of information. This usually limits a company to a sparsely worded statement about employment opportunities, an enlarged logo, your company name, and your employment brand. Consider also bumper sticker ads that could provide great exposure from current employees or promoters of your product, service, or organization. If your organization goes for huge social events to celebrate special occasions, such as picnics or other holidays, encourage employees to bring family and friends and use them as recruiting sources. Fast-track training, often offered by community college and completed within 1 to 6 months, enables individuals to acquire specific skills to make themselves more marketable. Attendance includes students, those who are unemployed seeking training for new jobs, and employees wanting to improve existing skills. Participants say that these practical, accelerated programs meet the needs of both businesses and job seekers. Employment training ensures the hiring of those applicants guaranteed to possess the basic knowledge and skills needed to perform a given job. This typically is accomplished through a program that offers free of cost to participants various skills training. These individuals are not necessarily being trained for specific jobs, nor are they being offered employment. The emphasis is on preparation, so that when and if jobs become available, trained individuals would be considered first.